everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, I should put these on. That's better. Monday morning.
It's Leslie's birthday month.
So yeah, I wanted to. We're on here live today, getting started. Me and Sandy and Danielle here. We are working on a little project where we're going to help. It's Vint Hill Transitional Housing. Is that a housing authority or just housing?
Vint Hill Transitional Housing.
Okay, I thought that was it, but want to make sure it was right. And
right.
I'm gonna let
You're
Sandy here kind of jump in. She's been doing a lot with like the organizing, but Going Gainesville is going to be like helping getting the word out on this whole project. And I thought it would be good to have these guys come in and like really explain a little bit more of the nitty gritty of what we're doing here to try to help out. So
yeah. So this is a co-sponsored event with Listing Profit, local here in the DMV, or not the DMV, well, a DMV, yes, true, but a local builder contracting company here in Haymarket.
That I had on my Salmon Home Realty.
Yep, you have featured Wes Stone, the CEO and founder and owner of that company, and essentially what Wes wanted to do for the community was sponsor an event where he and his company could donate labor to a great cause. And so what we've chosen, or the company, or not the company, but the place that we've chosen to do this is Vint Hill Transitional Housing, which is out in Vint Hill, Fauquier County. And the idea is to get as much materials and monetary donations as well to renovate as many of the 22 units that you guys have for it's homeless and displaced families, right? Mm-hmm. That are trying to get back on their feet.
Absolutely.
And that are working in the community, trying to better their lives. They all have families, so children are in the mix here, so it's a great cause. And what we're trying to do is get a great community effort to get tons of materials like paint. Well, gosh, we have plenty of paint now, so thank you Sherwin-Williams and Home Depot. Great donations so far coming our way, but we need more. So I'm going to let Danielle hone in on exactly what the units need. There were some renovations that happened last year in some of the units, but now our goal is to do just as many as possible. Absolutely. And then present you guys with any funds that are there so that you guys can do, whatever, the punch list down the road. Yeah, so great. I'll let you take over.
So just a little bit of background. That property, those buildings are about 75 years old. Ooh. Wonderful donation. When the Army closed the base down, that property was given over to the county and then in turn was given over to our organization. So the bones are great, wonderful brick structures, but as you can imagine, over time, the floors get worn down, cabinetry, doors, door handles, and so we're always in need of just wanting to keep them up to date and provide those families with a very comfortable space while they're in that transition. Mm-hmm. We know that these are families that have previously been homeless, displaced, have major obstacles, and they're working hard to get financial discipline, get back on their feet, and get to financial self-sufficiency. So we want them to have a fun, open, just safe opportunity to come like and feel comfortable. Home. Absolutely. Yeah. So, as we previously said, we're looking for cabinetry, faucet, plumbing fixtures, door handles, door fixtures, screens, potentially. Window screens might be something.
Window screens.
Nice. And anything that you can donate will be a world of help to our families and to our organization. It helps us to stretch our dollars even further to provide direct services to our residents.
Absolutely.
So if we can defray the cost of these kinds of building maintenance things, we can just make the other dollars go farther in meeting the needs of the children and the families. And again, we want to wrap them all the way around with a whole person concept. The budgeting, the life skills, savings.
Roger wants the name of the organization again.
So it is the Vint Hill Transitional Housing Program, but it is under the Fauquier Family Shelter Services.
Yes. Okay.
We have an emergency shelter in town in Warrenton, but this project is specifically for our Vint Hill Transitional Housing Program. It is a 2-year program where residents can stay. They're, like we already said, they're all families meaning they have children under 18 that are in their care or custody. And we just want to provide this space for them to be able to rebound and get back on their feet. So we are so thankful for this partnership and being chosen as an organization to receive such a wonderful,
you guys are a
wonderful
great
thing.
organization.
Oh yeah,
I
so
love
happy.
everything about it, the energy, the Renathon.
Yes. We're
Cool.
calling it Community Renathon,
Yes.
which because we really did want it to be the local tri-area, you know, the neighboring counties that and where donations are concerned, that has been very evident. We've gone into Chantilly and we've gotten great donations.
Great.
Well,
Sherwin-Williams right here in Gainesville has donated, oh my gosh, copious amounts of paint.
Well, I
So-
feel like, and the other thing that I think is pretty cool about your organization is, I don't think there's a lot of places around here that the men can go to.
That's true.
That's
You
true.
know,
I
a lot
mean,
of the places are
it's
just
just
for
women and
women.
children.
Women
So
and
it's great
children.
that there's like an actual like place that a female can go.
A
That's
whole
part of
unit.
the reason that we
Yeah.
supported you guys.
Great. Thanks so much. And also, just on that note, we also do receive a lot of people from outside of our county. Sometimes that is a concern, but we don't have any restrictions. You don't have to be a Fauquier resident.
great.
Right.
So we have a
No.
lot. You know, we always have families that are from, you know, Loudon, Prince William, Fairfax, Fauquier, Culpeper. We don't really turn down anyone.
That's
It's
awesome.
pretty much, you know, if we have space available, as we screen people, first come, first serve.
That's beautiful.
Our doors are open.
And Danielle, can you speak to a little bit of like what the qualifications are? Because I know like these folks that are coming to you, you guys are essentially trying to better them and get them, you know, on the ground and up. So, you know, they have to have jobs and they have to be working and giving back.
So they have to have a job and they have to have transportation. Because of where Vint Hill is, there is no public
Secluded.
transit there. So they really have to have transportation and a job. We set a program fee, which is like their rent. It's at 30% of their gross income, and it's capped at $800. So no one's paying more than $800. It includes all their utilities. And again, we have a wonderful community of supporters that provide, you know, all of our families get adopted at Christmas, adopted at Thanksgiving. We have cooking classes, nutrition classes, tutors that come from the various honors programs at the local high schools.
And you
Just a
have
lot of
financial
people-
services, right?
And we do have
which I know
financial
Wes
services.
Stone, the owner of Listing Profit,
Yes.
used to be a mortgage broker for years and years and years,
Absolutely.
and he wants to come sort of like quarterly or whatever and give them some, you know, financial assistance and teaching and maybe teach them how to get into a home one day and how
Yes.
to own their own home. And
Yeah, we do a lot of collaboration. One group we work
Well,
with
that's
a
what
lot
I
is
like
People
too.
Inc.
So
Yeah,
many different
yeah.
organizations are supporting you guys. You know, 'cause it's such a great cause.
Yeah, we are excited. It's a lot.
Well, let's talk.
Happy Monday!
Let's speak
Yes.
to. Let's speak to. Did we talk about how many units we're trying to do, or like what? Is there a goal? Or I know we have an end date, which is
We're-
August 24th.
On August 24th, we are going to have an event at Vint Hill to celebrate the volunteers of the community that are coming out and doing that, sponsors. And as this grows and as we continue to, you know, market the event, we'll be adding our local donors and sponsors onto our marketing initiative. So you'll have a chance to feature your business for a very, very worthy cause. But on August 24th, we're going to have an event for all the residents and folks that donate. It's just going to be like a nice little grill out in the area. Get to have everyone come and see exactly what it is. But there are 22 units there.
Right.
And I think the goal with Listing Profit is to do just as many as possible. It may not be that, you know, they're getting full reno
Right.
in every, you know, in
But
every
maybe
unit.
just some little updates.
Absolutely.
Do them here and there until you get to.
And that's Listing Profit's expertise. They know how to take like a kitchen and add some new hardware and repaint some cabinetry and make it look, you know, modern and fun. So the idea is to facelift these units and as many as possible. So we are, like Danielle mentioned, we are looking for cabinetry, hardware, light fixtures, sinks, or, you know, plumbing fixtures. What about bathrooms? Like, are we in need of any vanities or toilets?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, any of that stuff.
Send the commode.
Send it all. Send it all.
Yes.
So
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And
I
another
mean-
thing I think we need to bring up too is because this is doing donations. We have paperwork and that sort of thing that you can actually like submit to the IRS in terms
This is a
like writing off.
501c nonprofit,
yes.
so every donation that you make is a tax deduction for your company, and as business owners, Lord knows we need them. So,
Right.
And what better cause? So right here in your backyard, there are 22 units that are sheltering homeless and displaced families that are not just Fauquier residents, but really, you know, throughout the Northern Virginia area.
Just anyone in need. That's what's so great about it.
It is.
And that's part of why, you know, Going Gainesville wanted to get involved with it too. Is
Leslie's
I
picky about who she sponsors.
Well, I do my Pay It Forward segment, and I really want, like, I love that this is just in line with that.
It is.
You know, so I think it's really cool.
The gratitude of giving back, and it's a beautiful thing to give. I know when I give, I always feel so good. So, I mean, you know, and for business owners, like we said, this is a nonprofit, so you will, you know, get that tax deductible.
And they might have stuff that's just laying around anyway, so it really isn't gonna, you know, you just never know what we could use. So feel free to even call us up and ask us. Why don't we talk about how to get in touch with us to say if you're going to donate or whatever, so that we can get that arranged.
So we're Zandy here is spearheading the marketing portion of this. So, and you can reach us at Xarius and Associates. It's Alexandria at XariusandAssociates.com, and we'll put some verbiage in the bottom.
I'll post information on how to get in contact
and then
with you guys too. Directly.
Danielle, we can reach you, or Wayne, your coworker.
Yes. We can also add ours. It's D. Ellis at FaulknerFamilyShelter.org. A lot of folks get tripped up on spelling Fauquier.
Okay,
so,
I know.
Yeah. Well, and you can always message through the Going Gainesville page.
Absolutely.
But I'll post that because I don't expect anybody to
memorize
to remember these email addresses. But I just wanted to let you guys know who the contacts were. So any of us you can reach out to, and we'll figure out how to get you taken care of.
And we're going to have an event page that's coming live today, so you can always message the page. It'll be, you know, co-sponsored page with Going Gainesville and Listing Profit, and of course you guys. So you can always message that event page and any donations that you think that we might need. Anything. I mean, nothing is a bad donation. Like, they can find use for anything.
We can. I would say maybe if you're outdated, you know, people don't want that type of fixture.
What about furniture? How does that work?
We do take furniture donations, and we don't have a lot of space to store.
Okay.
Sometimes we have families that come, they have nothing. They just got totally displaced. So that will be something on a case by case. Absolutely, we welcome.
Maybe like the little toddler beds and stuff like that, because you guys have children. I know there's a lot of, you know, families around here. So if you're, you know, you're outgrowing your child to a big boy bed or a big girl bed, that cribs. I'm sure that you guys have a lot, you know, little guys.
Yeah, I would say dressers, beds, dining room set, you know, just regular table and chairs, things like that.
Okay. Yeah, so basically anything to help somebody get set up in life, or again, like the facelifts for those units. So is there anything more that we want to make sure we're sharing with them before I just want to
I always like to reiterate, this is strengthening our communities. So these are families that live and work in our community. Their kids are going to school with our kids, and so it really is not just this organization, just a donation. It's strengthening our whole community. So you can really feel good about what you're doing, that it is making us stronger as an entire region. And we want to always hone in on that, because you know, it's not kind of a us and them, it's all of us together in our community. So I thank you all again.
I just think it's awesome. I'm so glad that you guys were able to come out and like share a little. I've been kind of trying to talk about it in the lives, but I was like, I feel like I'm not sharing enough information, so that's why I wanted to like bring you guys in here and let the audience know like what we're really trying to accomplish and how they can be a part of it.
Absolutely. So we'll have we will have a list on the event page as well, and you can share it on that page. That will speak to the major donations that we're looking to get. You know, the punch list that we're looking to tackle. But like we said, anything is of use. So let's help our community. Let's get these families on their feet. And it's a great cause. And thank you, Going Gainesville, for being here.
Thank you, Going Gainesville.
Thank you. And everybody, thanks for tuning in, and have a happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Bye, guys. Thank you.